Welcome to Hope Matters Radio.
Thanks for tuning in. It's Hope Matters Radio, and we're here bringing you the timely updates, the information you need to know to be a cut above everybody else and successful in real estate, finance, and credit. Today, we're joined by Ann Lusk of Sotheby International out of the Lancaster, Berks, and Chester County area, and our co-host, Paul Augustine from Keller Williams in Horsham. So, Paul, this whole communication thing, it goes much deeper than just your interaction with a buyer or with a seller. There's a lot of other influence here, isn't there?
There really is, and the other big thing that I notice, and Ann, you could probably second this, is that the places that our clients are gathering information outside of our guidance to them also varies from one generation to the next. And I think about, I'm 34 years old, like my age group and under, they're gathering a lot of information online. There's, property valuation tools that are marginally, accurate at best. And weighing a little bit, I guess, on the generations beyond, what do you see there as well?
Well, it's so interesting because you're saying your generation and down, they're the masters of the internet, and I always tell them Wikipedia isn't always right.
Right.
So, I mean, Zillow was really developed for large subdivisions in Texas, California, Phoenix.
Where it's cookie cutter.
Where it's cookie cutter, and you have model A, B, or C. And in the East Coast, I mean, we're the old part of the United States. So there is no two houses the same in many of the places.
Right.
So people go to Zillow and say, oh, well, I need to raise my price. My Zestimate went up 7.8% in the last 60 days. And I'm like, but no one's bought your house at the price you're at.
And the big thing is, as we're talking about that, go on and read the disclaimer of what a Zestimate is and the inaccuracies, or what they call how accurate it isn't.
The average margin for error, I know the last time I looked at it, which was probably about a year ago, was in the Philadelphia region, was about 9%, meaning they could be overestimating the value of the property 9% or underestimating it 9%. That was the median, meaning it could have been even greater than that. So it's a big difference.
Or people will call you and say, oh my gosh, my value went down $12,000. Oh my gosh, what's happening?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, don't worry. It's based on the buy level that's sold 4 doors down and you have a 2-story. People are giving so much credence to the internet, but the internet makes mistakes because it's run by humans.
Well, you can't validate it. And I think the other thing that's important is we can't verify who posted the information in these blogs. It's relying on the professionals to critique our unique situation and the fundamentals we bring. Mortgage, what's your credit, your income, and your assets. Those are the 3 things.
What I tell people to do is, especially first-time home buyers, I want you and your wife to list every penny you spend for 1 week and bring it to me.
Yes.
And bring it to me, because when you're doing your mortgage calculation, it doesn't include your car insurance.
No.
It doesn't include how many times you go out to eat.
Dry cleaning.
Movies. If you have pets are a major expense.
Probably the biggest expense that is never taken into consideration is daycare.
Yes.
I have clients that have 3 children, and their daycare expenses around $2,500 a month.
Yes.
You don't need to tell me about it. I've
Right.
been there.
I got a raise
I
when
can't
they
tell you how
went
many
to
times I
school.
said to myself, you know what size vacation house I could have right now if I don't have kids in daycare? I mean, it's a big expense.
It's $30,000 a year.
Well, even diapers,
Yeah.
food.
Sure.
I mean, literally, I tell them they need to determine what their lifestyle needs are and work backwards. Because they're not going to be happy all of a sudden if they buy this house and every penny is going to that mortgage.
Hope Matters Radio is brought to you by the Real Estate Radio Network. Visit HopeMattersRadio.com for more information. That's HopeMattersRadio.com.